Hi everybody, Coach Tom Costa. This video is on estate sale tips. I wanted to give this out because, as you know, I'm always trying to share my information. I'm trying to show kids how to make extra money, scratch, whatever you want to call it. I often do garage cleanouts, house cleanouts. I go to storage auctions, and because of that, I have a lot of garage sales. I average anywhere from, 8 to 16 of them a year, and occasionally I get called on to actually like be an estate seller. I'm not the big time estate seller. I'm just cleaning out basically a property, the garage, the yard, and the house. The families usually pick through the major expensive goodies out of the house, or what they perceive to be expensive. And before we do anything, we're going to really sit down with the owner, whoever's cleaning out the estate of this home that needs to be emptied out, what our percentages are. And what I often do is I'm going to get my expenses come right off the gross top, whatever that is, whatever I spend on ads, what I ate for those days, fuel costs getting to and from the property, whatever. And I give them, it's like a good marriage, you're going to give them the real deal about what your typical costs are and what kind of items you have. From there, you could split your percentage. I've heard them as low as 40% for the estate seller to as high as 70%. All depends what you're dealing with, type of home there is. Were they a hoarder? Is there a lot of trash? You probably want to get a higher percentage. So knowing that, I want to clear that stuff out. The biggest thing I'm going to remind everybody is you've got to advertise to get people to your sale. I'm going to do 3 days of selling. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Those are my 3 days. I'm also going to tell you how to sell on Thursday while I'm setting up. Now, if I go to the property any days ahead of time, they've got to give you a key so you can get in. And they can't keep going in and taking stuff out. You got to cement them on that. Otherwise, they're going to leave nothing but the trash for you. They got to understand they've got to leave you something so you can sell it. Now, I'm going to go days ahead, an hour here, an hour there, and do a little basic staging, cleaning up, bagging some trash. Not spending a lot of time. Be quick and get that done. That Thursday, I'm going to get there, usually in the morning, and I'm going to bring the rest of my table, start setting up. But there's stuff that no way you can sell it. I've had a lot of garage sales. It's really the low-end stuff. And I'll put that at the end of the driveway, and I'll put out multiple Craigslist free ads on my multiple accounts, and people start to show up to pick up the free stuff. They see you working at the house typically, and you want them to see you, and they go, hey, do you have anything else for sale? Now, that gets me some extra sales. And my prices on Thursday and Friday are going to be the highest prices, because that's when a lot of the resellers or flea market people, furniture consigners, antique dealers will show up on those 2 days to buy stuff. So you're going to ask your higher prices on those days. And you got to, again, do your due diligence on some of the items and what they sell for at these different venues. You're not going to get retail typically, but you can do a lot better, because Saturday is my blow it out day. I want to move this stuff. We want to empty this house. So anyone making a deal on Saturday with me is probably going to get a yes out of me. I can afford to hold a little bit up on the price on Thursday and Friday. Now, my hours of operation for the actual sale. Now, Thursday is just me working as long as it takes. The free stuff is there. They want to disrupt me from my staging to make a sale, no problem. My average sale times is 9 to 2 on Friday. Saturday can go a little longer, but I still like it. 8 to 2. Actually, I got to go back. I like Fridays 8 to 2. Saturdays 8 to 2. Sundays, I like going to about 8 to 12 because it really is slow. So Thursdays, I'm cleaning the house, staging. I got the Craigslist free ads, making some sales. Friday is I'm making nothing but higher ticket sales, higher price sales, I should say. And that's from 8 to 2. Saturday is 8 to 2, and I'm trying to blow it out. Sundays, 8 to 12 typically. I want to get everything else out of the house, and the price is low, low, low. And in fact, I'll give them a lot of stuff for free, because then I don't have to bag it or put it in the trash. and spend the owner's money to get the trash taken away. So that's how I kind of run that deal. Here's my other thing, kids. You've got to advertise, and this starts days ahead. While I'm doing my staging those days before that Thursday, I've taken a lot of pictures. So before I show up that Thursday, I've got them all ready in my camera, and I've placed my ad in my typical penny saver, which can be free, and you can spend a little money there. And remember, the owner's paying your expenses to dress up the ad to get more attention online and in print. Check their deadline. Any major newspapers. I don't usually like the newspapers for getting the word out on my typical yard sales, but you're in a new area, new house, put it there. You want to get those people to come as well. I'm going to look up on Facebook the different selling groups in that area where I'm going to have this estate sale. I want to join this in the weeks ahead, and that way I can create events. I can post pictures of what I have for sale. I don't want to post anything before I'm there, because that just is a red flag to criminals, like, whoa, they're going to have an estate sale. Maybe no one's there. We'll come rob the house. I live in Los Angeles, after all, and it can get a little desperate economically for people, and they want to get some free stuff to sell. They will break in. So I'm not going to advertise before I'm there on site. So I'm advertising on Craigslist groups. On Facebook groups in those areas. I'm also going to use all my Craigslist accounts to make multiple ads that I have ready to go. I'll typically, if I got 3 accounts, I might have 6 to 9 ads that I place Wednesday night, because I know I'm going to be at the property on Thursday, and I often sleep. In fact, I do. I do sleep at the property Thursday and Friday night, because I don't want to take a chance on anyone breaking in. Plus, I might have some outdoor stuff staged ready to go, and I don't want to come the next morning and someone showed up at 3:30 in the morning and took the stuff. So that's how I kind of run that. And I do pretty good at the end of the day when you add up my hours and what I sell. So anyway, I got that information too. You've got to advertise, 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 and don't forget, make anywhere from 18 to 24 different signs with arrows, your dates, times of sales, and I get those out Thursday night, absolutely everywhere. A couple block radius, half a mile radius, all depends where you live, how spread out it is, leading to your location. I get my barricades are ready to go. I have barricades that say yard sale with the arrow pointing to it. I put those in the street that Friday morning, ready to go. Any banners I have to hang on my vehicle, on the house, is ready to go. And this is what I got to tell you too. I love early birds. I'm going to be, if I said I'm going to start at 8, I'm out the door ready at 7. So if that means I got to get up at 5:30 to have my green tea or coffee and a little bit of oatmeal, I'm going to do it, because I'll make sales to those early birds. A lot of people get all pissy about them. I love me some early birds. They bring the money. Those are my reseller flea market doggies, and I love them. They're going to buy a ton of your stuff and help you clear out this place, make a profit for you and the owner. Now, got to remember, during those days of sales, when you get a chance, might be typically in the evening or late afternoon when you're done, update your photos on all your ads. If you sold something, get it off there. Get it off your ad, because that really gets people in a sour mood when they show up on Saturday. Hey, I'm looking for the drill press. You saw it? And you go, oh, I sold it Thursday while I was setting up. Oh, I didn't even know you had it Thursday. Technically, I didn't have a sale on Thursday. I was just setting up. You know, I had the free Craigslist free ad there that drove people to my sale, and they bought the drill press, the expensive item, whatever you want to call it. And so you want to keep that going. Also, don't hesitate to make individual ads to put on Craigslist for your big ticket items, and place those Wednesday night as well, because that brings people to buy your big ticket item to your sale. And believe me, they start to look around, and if you've got tools, the tool freaks start to, they get like agita, that agitation Italian word for like, oh my gosh, there's tools, and they will make a big pile of stuff. They may not buy the item they came to look for, but they'll fill up a bucket full of tools and other items, and you're going to move more product. Now that leads to Sunday. Sunday, I'm going to make my calls to a trash guy, and sometimes they call you. They saw that you have an estate sale on Craigslist, and they call you and say, hey, can I come after your sale on Sunday and clear out the house? And I call them and I get them there at least by 11 to look around, give me a price. So by 12 o'clock, I could have most of the stuff bagged, and it's even a lower price, and get it out of there. Also, where I live, we can also use what we use in our municipality, bulky item pickup. So if some of your stuff didn't sell, typically box springs and some of the nastiest mattresses I've ever seen in my life, or sofas, any furniture that people sweated on often doesn't sell. I can put that out at the curb along with the trash cans for that property. My trash person's going to take all the bags. They're going to get disposed of. So by the time you're closing up, 12 o'clock, by 1 o'clock, you got all the trash out. You could drive around, pick up all your signs. Be a good neighbor, pick up all your signs. That sucks when they leave yard sale signs hanging up later. I find that's disrespectful, and it's a blight on the neighborhood. Plus, people may see you doing that, and you might get more business because they feel you're a stand-up person. Now you're ready to go back, talk to the owner. You got a big pile of money, show them on paper what your expenses were, take that off the top, split it based on your percentage, and you're on your way. And I just wanted to share that. Like, share, subscribe, comment. It's another way to make some money. We went from metal recycling to small haul moving jobs to cleaning out garages, homes. Now we're doing little estate sales, typically for, regular type middle income to upper middle income and such people. So anyway, like, share, comment, subscribe. Just here to help. Coach Tom Costa. Get out there and sell it. Hope my tips help. You guys have a great day.